guys, it's Lauren here. So I just watched the video yesterday and posting the video today. I was crazy busy yesterday, but just to talk a little bit about the structure of the video and the citations, I really did like how sporadically he kind of um, talked about his knowledge, and then he talked about a lot of his other credible facts and such. And he kind of mixed and matched, engaging with the crowd, like asking questions of how many people ever smile. And then he kind of backed that up with a credibility as well, with some kind of scholarly article or research that he found. I think it's super important that, just like we learned in Mr. A's video and in our book, Chapter 7, for example, says in our ebook, the Stand Up and Speak Out, Christina Woodward actually says that a good strategy that you can use for organizing all your searches and information and citations is to consult sources that have or that kind of build up your background, kind of support your facts and vocabs and theories and such. So you want to find specific citations that kind of back those up that you're going to be talking about. I thought that was really important in Chapter 7 that we learned. To answer the questions here, I ranked my citations in a specific order because I thought the more detail of credibility that you have, just like we learned in our video from Mr. A, the better it is. So just like, for example, how I just said that in Chapter 7, I don't know if I should have said the page number or not, but in our ebook, I said the exact book. I also said Christina Woodward as well, because that was the publisher of that section of the book. And then stated what she said. So the more detail you have, the better off your citation is going to be. So I mostly ranked all of those in order at the top of my structured list, and then everything after that is going, like at the end of his speech, he kind of just focuses on a lot of other citations and information, but doesn't really back that up. So I put those at the bottom. However, I did put his experience at the top, because that's always going to be a number one credibility, just like how we talked about in our introduction. You need to establish some kind of credibility. So I thought that was very important. I wouldn't change too much about his structure. Like I said, I liked the whole structure of how he kind of engaged with all of the audience members, and then he kind of went back and started stating his own credibility. So that mix and match and structure was pretty good, and I liked that. Helped me follow a lot. Yeah, so the chocolate, and then the 16,000 pounds of sterling, those definitely could have been backed up a little more. So yeah, I think that he had mostly an even good structure. I do like his points and the evidence at the end. It kind of just, it's something simple, and sometimes citations don't need to be complex, otherwise people aren't going to be able to follow it. So I thought that was really, really important that he kind of added some simple structure as well. Main focus, I like what he talked about. I do think that, like I said, there needs to be a detailed citation. And I also think that citations are specifically sometimes iffy. It depends on like what you're putting in your paper or your speech or whatever it is. Like I said, there's always going to be limitations, restrictions, special opinions. You could talk all day about something and no one is going to agree with you. Everyone has their strong personality and their beliefs and values and decisions. So I think, especially when researchers research things, like I know we're all college students, we all have researched things before. Those specific topics and stuff, you actually you can actually skew your research. There could be something that went wrong. There could be not enough people. There's just all types of different restrictions and limitations when a research project is done. So that's something that could be skewed as well, to answer that last question. So yeah, I hope everyone has a good weekend. Have a good day. Bye.